The year was 1996, and I had come to pastor this small little church here in Richmond, Virginia, in Chesterfield County. We were meeting in a daycare building, and we had Sunday morning and Sunday night services and Wednesday night. It was a Sunday night service, and we had this visitor that dropped in on us. He told us later that he was from North Carolina. He was visiting a family member in the hospital, saw the sign of the church, and came to have church with us. But I was a young pastor. I was 33, 34 years old, and not a lot of experience. I was brave in doing what I did, but he stood up and says, "Pastor, I've got a message for you." I said, "All right, brother, go ahead." He stood up and he said, "There is somebody here that God wants to heal. It has a hearing problem. And tonight God's going to heal this person." Now, we had a brother and a sister that attended the church, Bernice Trammell, who played our piano, and her brother, Charlie Cole. Uncle Charlie is what everybody called him. When I came to the church, I got to meet Uncle Charlie, and he was Uncle Charlie. And anytime he was in church, he would sit there like this to try to catch everything you were saying. Even though you were using a microphone, he would have his hand cupped over his ear. You always saw him do that. And so he looks over to Uncle Charlie and says, "God wants to heal you tonight. Come on up here." So Uncle Charlie got up from the seat, walked up to the front. The man laid hands on him, prayed for him. And then after he finished praying, he asked him, says, "Can you hear me?" Charlie says, "I sure can." Wow. And Sister Bernice, his sister, she was very excitable. She was one of the rare ones that I knew of that did this kind of thing. But when she got excited, she would scream. And she let us squeal. And Charlie, it sort of startled him because he hadn't heard anything like that before. But God had healed Charlie. Now, what I got to share with you next, I can't find biblical reference on anything like this. All I know is this is what happened. All right, here we go. The next Sunday morning, Uncle Charlie comes with everybody else, and we're all excited because of this miracle that happened the previous Sunday night. And Uncle Charlie sits down, and we're starting service, and Uncle Charlie is sitting like this. And I'm thinking, must be just habit. But we get in, and I realize, and I'm seeing him leaning, going, something's wrong. So after church, I didn't go to Uncle Charlie. I went to Bernice, and I said, "Sister Bernice, I need to ask you a question." "Yeah, what is it?" Says, "What's wrong with Uncle Charlie?" "Oh," she says, "for 3 days, all he did is complain about everything he heard until finally God took his healing away." Explain that one. I don't know.